These are the supplies for our first DIY, and as you can see, I have something awesome in mind for those Christmas trees. Hello guys, my name is Kiki and let's jump into today's project. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this spray paint and I'm gonna spray paint completely, even that moss. And I'm gonna take my two Christmas trees and I'm gonna attach them together using the same branches that the Christmas trees have on the top, like you see me doing here. I'm just attaching them and now I'm fluffing it, but to the bottom, just like that, because we want that tree to go to the bottom of the stem. We're gonna continue fluffing all around our Christmas tree, just like that, and then we're gonna start wrapping our top pieces around each other, just like that, and continue fluffing until you fluff all of your beautiful Christmas tree. Here is how it's looking. Now I'm gonna take a bottle and I'm gonna take my new best friend for flocking, spackling, and I'm gonna start adding some of that spackling all around my tree, just like this. And as you can see, this adds a beautiful snow effect. I just love it. Look at that. It's looking so realistic. So we're gonna go all around it, and then I'm gonna take this piece of the shirt. That's an old blouse I had, and I'm just gonna take that piece and then I'm gonna add some twine to the top. Yes, I continue saying piece because I can't remember the name for that. So I'm gonna tie the end like that, and I'm trying really hard to remember the name. And then I'm gonna come back and flip that piece over itself, just like that. Now I'm gonna take these pieces that I got from the Dollar Tree, my dear friend Annie sent me, and I'm gonna sand one of them, and then after I sand it, I'm gonna come back and start working with the arms. And for that, I'm just using another piece of fabric and cutting two of the squares, like 2 inches of that fabric. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll it on itself and then glue it. But my hot glue gun isn't glue. Isn't hot. Isn't gluing. And then I'm gonna take my crimson and I'm gonna paint the mittens, just mittens. Just painting them really nicely, like that. And I'm gonna paint both of them. And as you can see, I have right and left hand. Then, when we finish with that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back and roll that fabric on itself and glue it with the actual hot glue gun that it's gluing. And we're gonna glue it together like so. Then we're gonna cut it in half and cut the excess also, and cut it in half, and then we're gonna attach our mittens to the ends of our two strings. No, those are arms. And then we're gonna take our beanie and we're gonna add some of that hot glue to the border of the beanie, just like that. Flip it over, do the same all around it, and then we're gonna take our tree and we're gonna attach its arms. And for that, we're gonna take some hot glue and glue that to the top of our tree, just like this. And we're gonna do the same, just going a little bit to the front of the tree, and we're gonna glue the other one, attach our hat, and then we're gonna do the cutest thing ever by adding its nose. I'm adding a little bit of hot glue to the hat, and I'm gonna come back with the nose, and he will be the cutest thing ever. Look at that, so cute. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of hot glue to the nose, and I'm gonna take a snowflake, and I'm gonna glue that to the border and one to the top of his beanie. And after that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it with our pot. I'm just securing his arms or hands. And I'm gonna take my pot, and as you can see, it's glued to the paper towel because it was a little bit wet. because you know I can't wait for anything to dry. Now I'm gonna stick that to the pot, and that will be it. We will have a cute gnome. Look at him. This is part of the DIY Gnome Challenge hosted by my beautiful friend Donna from creArtive by Nature DIY and Decor. In the description box down below, you're gonna find the link for her channel and also for the playlist for this awesome challenge. For our first gnome, we're gonna take this sock from Old Navy on clearance last year. You can find it, I guess. Now, I'm gonna take, guess what? Lentils. Yes, you can add lentils, you can use rice, you can use pebbles. You can make your whole dinner inside of that gnome. No, I'm just kidding. Now I'm just adding some of this fiber fill, and then I'm gonna tie it using some twine on the top. And we're gonna tie it really, really tight. Just like this. And then we're gonna cut the excess, come back with the other piece of the sock, fold it, and add it like a beautiful hat. And then we're gonna tie the top using the twine again. And we're gonna tie it really tight again and cut the excess. Now I'm gonna take felt and I'm gonna cut a circle, but for that I'm gonna put it like double. And then we're gonna start cutting a face shape out of our circle. I'm gonna measure it and then we're gonna cut it. After that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start hot gluing it to the sock body that we have, just like this. And then we're gonna bring back that beautiful hat and continue attaching our face to our body. Then we're gonna take those braids and we're gonna make it out of mop twine or those mop strings. We're gonna take 3 of them and just get them really nicely and just use the middle and clip that part. Take 2 strands on each side and start braiding. Just a simple cute braid. And then you're gonna measure it against your body. And as you can see, first one I did it really long. And I did the same with the second one. So I'm gonna tie it right here really tight, and I'm gonna do an awful job on that. So I'm gonna come back and do it again. The right way this time. So we're gonna tie it really nicely, just like that, and really tight again. Cut the excess of the twine and mop strings, and then fluff it, measure it, and repeat the same steps with the other one that I did that is too long. So we tie it really tight, cut the excess twine, cut the excess strings, and fluff them. And we have 2 cute braids, so we're making a girl gnome. Yes, we have a lady gnome over here. And now I'm gonna add hot glue and glue our beautiful braids. Then we're gonna put the hat again nicely, just like that, and fold it, and then we're gonna glue it to the back of the gnome. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add the bead for the nose, and this is how I added it. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start gluing the sides so it covers the bead and it looks like it's a hat. And then I'm gonna take the ribbon and I'm gonna pull the metal wire that it has on the inside so it can be like a skirt, just like that. Now let me cut this part and do that again so you can see me. I just bring that metal wire on one side and pull the wire, and it looks like a skirt. It makes some ruffles and it's so cute. Then I'm gonna repeat that on the other side and fold it to the inside. And now I'm gonna take those sides and I'm gonna glue them just like that. And then we have beautiful skirt that we're gonna glue to our body. So cute. And now I'm gonna make her face, and I'm gonna use pink and white and crimson. So I'm gonna mix some of that pink with some white to make a beautiful blush kind of color. And we're gonna give her some nice blush cheeks. Look at that. She's looking so cute right now. Now let me fix that because it's not looking cute. We're gonna fix that, and then I'm gonna come back with the crimson, and I'm gonna make her mouth using a really fine paintbrush. After that, I'm gonna fill it using the paintbrush that I used for the pink. So, just like that, we have the beautiful mouth. And I'm gonna take the pink one paintbrush that I had, and I'm gonna fill those lips, and I use that pink paintbrush because I wanna give her some sort of pink kind of red. Yeah, something different. And here it is. It's looking cute. Now, I'm gonna glue those braids to her skirt so they won't move around. And now, she's looking so cute, but she needs something on her beautiful hat. For that, I'm taking this snowflake, and I'm gonna add a little bit of hot glue, and that's it. And this is how they turned out. As you can see, we have over here the beautiful lady Christmas tree gnome. You didn't see how I made this one because I showed you the guy. But here it is. She's cute. She has raffia hair. And over here you have the male version of the buffalo check gnome. And he's also cute. And over here we have the lady that you see me do, the buffalo check lady, the red one. And the guy on the Christmas tree gnome. And here is my beautiful Christmas tree lady, and as you can see, she has highlighter on her nose because she's really cute. Remember that in the description box down below, I'm gonna leave you the link for the playlist and also to Donna's channel. I just want to take this opportunity to thank her for bringing us this awesome challenge. I truly love how this turned out. Look at that. They are the cutest thing ever. And remember, if you like it, hit the thumbs up. If you love it, subscribe so you can keep on watching these type of videos. Take care. Bye-bye.